No, I'm serious. This is not a joke. I really mean this. Mr. Virtual is better than Rerun and Needle Mouse. There's a few reasons why, but it's not just because they're women. I'll be ranking all the aspects of Rerun, Needle Mouse, and Mr. Virtual to prove that Mr. Virtual is the best human EXE. Or Horribrew. He's just a guy. He's just a guru guy. Just trust me. Forgot to tell you, this is just my opinion, and you shouldn't take this seriously. Needle Mouse, Mr. Virtual, and Rerun are all human EXEs. And they're all in the Vengeful Spirit subcategory of EXEs. So they were human, and they all died and possessed the EXEs you see on screen. Needle Mouse was Sarah, V was just V, I think his name was Victor Wilburn or something, and Rerun was Lilith. Most of these EXEs have like sad origin stories, like their friends killed them by accident. So I'm going to start with Sarah because that's basically what the description was. Sarah died in 1963 in an after-party drunken rage, or whatever. Her friends basically killed her because they were drunk, and she possesses the Sonic game now. Lilith was an animator for, I think, Cartoon Network, but I'm not sure. But the tragedy struck when her husband and kids died in a car accident. Oh no, I'm crying. Well, her bosses didn't care and overworked her to death with making a Sonic cartoon, and she became the spooky noodle Sonic we all know. Well, V actually kind of made me cry a little bit, so here you go. V lost his mom, I think, when he was just born. Poor guy. After that, I think he became an orphan and got a pet rat. This is so sad. After that, he got a job as a contortist at a circus, and he didn't like it. It's because they treated him like shit. So, you know what he did to solve all his problems? He burned the circus down, and went loony, and became Charles Lee Ray 2.0. I made that comparison because someday in 1995, Henderson came along because he's a detective and detectives kill murderers. Detective Henderson shot V, and he possessed the Virtual Boy Ultimate Classic System. I generally like Mr. Virtual's origin story better than Reruns and Needle Mouse's because it twists the normal Vengeful Spirit formula into some kind of Chucky movie. Lilith and Sarah are kind of both like Cassidy, while V's more of a William Afton. Plus, we never even learn about Lilith's victims or her ops or whatever. We know a lot about Luther and Detective Anderson. They look exactly the same, well, kind of. And they're both ops to Needle Mouse and Mr. Virtual. Well, I personally think Luther is kind of boring because he was just a drunk and now he's just a sad old man whose tails now. While Detective Anderson's lore is kind of juicy, he's just a poor little stress guy. And he's a detective, so that's cool. Would he possess, like, Virtual Boy Colored Luigi? I kind of think so. And we know about Samantha, Heather's, V's victim, and we also know about Tom and Kyle, like, from Needle Mouse's universe, but I don't really like Kyle's design. Tom and Kyle are basically the same in the original creepypasta, but Kyle's a femboy, I think. But Samantha has, like, juicy lore, and you can feel sympathy for her. Poor girl. Her girlfriend. I'm breaking the character design part in 4 parts. I'll keep this section quick and easy to understand. Just read this. Mr. Virtual's in-game form looks mischievous. So does Creepshow Sonic, but I don't really like its design. It's kind of boring. Sarah doesn't have a quote-unquote non-threatening form, so this is just her normal form, but not really that scary. It's purple. Not good as bees, but it's purple. Mr. Virtual's just unsettling. I don't want him near my house. I don't want him in my head. I just want to file a restraining order and he's just scary. I don't really like his design. It's just scary. I like it. Rerun's just Sonic.exe but oopy goopy and long and neon. This render of Needle Mouse is unsettling. Like, not as unsettling as V, but it's still scary. But still, I just found this on Suspendous Snark's Twitter account. It's Zombie V. That's why I'm putting him in the corpse section. But I really like his design. He's rotten. And he's coming out of the ground screaming, Henderson! It's gory and I love it. Freak Show Lilith is ass. I don't like her design. Sarah, why have they done to you? This is just unsettling. But her design's kind of generic, so it's not as good as Rotten V. I actually do like Sarah's human design. She's a goober. I like it. She kind of looks like she wants to sell me weed. But the colors are kind of too bright, but she purple. That's okay. I don't really like Lil's human design. She's blonde. Ew. I do like her jacket though. I like the Sonic and Oswald pins on it. And goddamn, she thick. Boy, that's a thick ass girl there, damn. I have a million good things to say about V's design. His overalls, his long black hair, his stubble, the fact he looks psychotic, the fact he's fat, the fact he looks like he wants to murder me, the fact that he has lazy eye, the fact he has a gap between his teeth. It's endless. And V actually looks threatening, unlike Sarah and Lilith's human designs. Mr.virtual's the best. Out of Needle Mouse and Rerun, he's the greatest. He's my boy. The flaw with Sarah is that, ew, I'm evil because my friends killed me, so I'm gonna kill everyone I see. And that's kind of stupid. While the flaw with Lilith is, her story's trying to be too hard to be sad, and it's kind of overbearing. While for V, the killing people for no reason part actually makes sense because he was a serial killer. He had to get the job done. And I gotta admit that his origin story wasn't really the best, and kinda tried to be sad, but not as hard as Rerun's. V's just the best human EXE in my opinion, and all the rest of them are kinda booty. Maybe because I grew up with the Chucky movies and Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's just my opinion.
Everybody wanna be a superstar. Get a lot of money, drive fancy cars. Everybody wanna be a superstar. Get a lot of money, might not see tomorrow. Everybody wanna be a superstar.